Yeah. What's up, my people? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please click that subscribe button and click the top bell icon so you get notified when anything new is on the channel. So as usual, I have some things I'm gonna share with you guys. So as you come in, my people, my ask, like up the live. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Please do that for me. Please and thanks. It helps with the live stream. You know what I mean? It helps with the video. So, with no further ado right away, I'm going to get into the things them. So meanwhile, just like up the live, people. If you're on a phone, click on the X on your right hand side. There's I think one scissors and one X something there side, and you're gonna reach the screen where you get the option for like the live. So do that for me, please. Just click the thumbs up. It's free of cost. It don't cost you nothing. 8 GUNS sees at home of DEAD electrician in St. Anne. So a electrician man, after him drop out, them find 8 machine, but a homemade machine, right? 8 illegal machine were seized at the residence of a deceased electrician in Content District in Bohemia, St. Anne on Sunday. The electrician, Stenet Peart, dropped out on Saturday after complaining of chest pains. Police investigators then conducted a search of Peart's house where the discovery of the machines were made. According to the head of the St. Anne Police Senior Superintendent SSP Dwight Powell, during the search, 7 homemade machines were seized, as well as a revolver affixed with 6 live cartridges. One of these locally manufactured machines had a 9mm cartridge affixed to it, Powell reported. The top cop assured residents that law enforcers continue to work assiduously to rid the parish of illegal machine. So this man here, look like look like him did a manufacture machines, right? You hear them say one of the machine them have a 9 clip in it, right? So that can go rapid. You see me, normally when you hear about homemade machine, you think about one pop. You understand? The man them evolve, you know. One pop of it back in the days. Now a man can make something with a rapid burst. You see me I say? So this man, 8 machine them fine. 1 original and 7 locally manufactured. So all certain things that got happen in Jamaica when the man them have the knowledge to build the machine them. Jaja. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, right? So moving right along. Wanted man among 5 arrested in St. Andrew police military operation. A man wanted for MURDER was among 5 men arrested in a police military operation in Marvelly, St. Andrew. The police say the team also seized an illegal machine. It is reported that members of the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force conducted an intelligence-led operation on Grenmede, Road in the area on Saturday morning. During a search of the premises, a 9mm Glock pistol was found behind a mattress that was along a zinc fence, according to the police. The men were subsequently taken into custody. One of the men, whose identity is being withheld at this time, was wanted for murder by the St. Andrew South Police. A bench warrant was issued for his arrest for absconding bail. So it look like say the wanted man, you know, him did that court pan a charge and him no bother go back a court. You see me I say him take away himself. So right now the police them have him in a custody. Right? So that is a good look. So moving along, people. You know say the whole Jamaica hear about this already. You see me? But I don't know if this is an update or what. But the headline say P0LICE plot thickens. Right? So I'm going to share that with you guys now. Less than 24 hours after veteran parliamentarian Philip P0LICE reported that his 10-month-old daughter and her mother had gone missing, his partner entered the fray, denying that she had anything to do with the suspected abduction. Hours later, a social media post claiming to be from the woman who the police identify as 27-year-old Tashina Pattison said she and little Saraya Powell were not missing. However, up to press time, the police were still reporting the two as missing, while our news team claimed the post was fake. The saga surrounding P0LICE, the Member of Parliament for Kingston East and Port Royal, stated that started to deepen on Sunday morning when his partner of several years, Leoda Bradshaw, issued a statement in which she denied having anything to do with the disappearance of Pattison and the baby girl. The only interaction I have ever had with Miss Pattison is through a brief Facebook exchange, said Bradshaw in the statement. I have never spoken to her by phone, nor have I made any arrangements to meet with her. Any such reports in social media are lies and will be passed on to my lawyer for action to be taken in the days ahead, said Bradshaw, who is an attorney based in the United States. I have shared all information I have with the authorities, and I hope their investigation will lead to the safe return of Miss Pattison and her baby girl, added Bradshaw. She later told our news team in a telephone interview that claims Pattison received a call from someone purporting to be her and saying they wanted to meet the baby should be investigated. I have never spoken to this young lady. We have never met. How do you pick up yourself, and why would you meet with a stranger you don't know, added Bradshaw, as she noted that reports were that Pattison was picked up in a gold van by a male driver who was wearing a dark shades. Why did you mention my name? My information was not public knowledge, added Bradshaw, in outlining the sequence of events surrounding P0LICE, who sits on the opposition bench in Parliament. Bradshaw said in May their 8-year-old daughter was sent SH0T explicit photos, which were later followed by an email, threats, and extortion attempts. She said the matter was reported to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, and the Broward County Sheriff's Department Internet Crimes Against Youths in the U.S. They later reported the matter to the Jamaica authorities, The threats against her youth continue for months as the authorities investigated, said Bradshaw. So people, some I words them kind of use a different phrase. You know what I mean? Because if you mention certain things too much time, YouTube no want them something there. You know what I mean? So more while instead of you say the right word, me say youth. You know what I mean? On certain things. Alright. She added that on Sunday, September 3, an email was sent out making threats that personal information of Paulwell would be released to the public. They also made damning threats against our youth, said Bradshaw. According to Bradshaw, on Tuesday, September 5, she received an email from an address which is being withheld by our news team indicating that Patterson had a youth with Paulwell. I spoke to Philip and he confirmed that he had a brief relationship with Miss Patterson and it is possible that the child was his, but he was not certain as a DNA test had not yet been done, said Bradshaw. This was the first time I was hearing about Miss Patterson and the child, added Bradshaw. She said she sent Patterson a message on Facebook Messenger advising her that Paulwell had opened up to her about their involvement and the possibility that the child was his. I advised her that Philip and I would ensure the child is taken care of financially and a DNA test would be done to ensure that Philip was the father of the child. As can be seen from my exchange with Miss Patterson, there was no anger but just a genuine wish to see that an innocent youth is taken care of and not caught up between two parents no longer in a relationship, said Bradshaw. She added, I will continue to work with the local and U.S. authorities to get to the bottom of the threats against my family, in particular our young youth. I will continue to pray for the safe return of Miss Patterson and her baby and ask anyone with information to contact the police. So people, may I tell you, you see, just like how man can jealous, woman can jealous too, and them are they are saying allegedly this woman had something to do with the disappearance of the woman and her child. You see me I say people are speculate, say boy she, you know what I mean, dash with them or whatever. You understand me I say? So me see that happen already. Woman a deal with man, a man have him woman a yard, and the woman get man for dash with the woman a yard for be with the woman. You see me I say for be with the man. You see it, so it not impossible, right? But you can't just get up and blame somebody so. You know what I mean? If you really want justice, you have to know where you do. Because you can't take the attention off maybe the culprit and put the attention on somebody else, and the culprit I watch you, I blame somebody else for the crime where them commit, them get to scotch free, and you gotta make somebody else's life a live in hell. So them can't just jump and blame this woman here. You know what I mean? That not right. Because we know the streets stay. You see me I say? The street are coolest people. You know what I mean? And people, we fabricate things from people. It's as simple as that. Because this woman here can involve in a sitting with somebody else and then just find the right time and the perfect opportunity for do her something. You know what I mean? What if she did have a man too while she had date Paulwell, right? She get pregnant and she start paying more attention to Paulwell than the man where she used to deal with. It can't go that way that, the man where she used to deal with can do her something to, You know what I mean? So you can't just jump and blame. And that's why me learn to don't blame people. You know what I mean? Know the story first. All when you think you know the story, don't drag people in a something where you're not sure about. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, more want to tell more to think, people. I can't she do it too, you know, and I can't no she. So, you can't just jump on and say, boy, I the woman, Ray. You understand me? I say. So, guys, just like up the live for me, please. You know what I mean? Click the thumbs up. That helps with the live. You know what I mean? So, if you're on a phone, just click on the X right on the right hand side. And you're going to get the option for like up the video. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? Just give it a thumbs up. You don't take nothing at all out of you. If you just like, somebody just like the video and somebody just unlike it. Oh, me see one like come back. Hopefully other one day. So guys, please, just like up the live. Come on, man. I can't believe me have to beg for like the live. I just touch the like button, you know. You see me I say, me can't understand this. Me dip on the live. I mean, you know what I mean? I share whatever information with you guys. And in return, you can't just click the thumbs up. Me I go see if the thumbs up now go click. If you now go, if you like now go move, none at all. Let's see if you like now go move. So people no mean so no not like the live. Me see one like. Let me continue. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the next thing, people. Increase security measures at Mapen Hospital following attack on nurse. The Southern Regional Health Authority says it has put in place additional security measures at the Mapen Hospital in Clarendon following Sunday night's attack on a nurse at the institution. It is reported that 11 p.m. the nurse was repeatedly hit with a big stone by the man who is apparently mentally challenged on the hospital compound. On Monday morning, nurses armed with placards gathered at the entrance to the hospital to protest the incident. The SRHA says following a meeting on Monday with the management team, the nursing group, and other personnel, it received additional information on the severity of the incident and decided to set up security. It says staff members on the night shift who are leaving the compound will be accompanied at their vehicle. To their vehicle or point of pick up by security officers. The police officers assigned to the police post at the hospital will also be doing increased patrols, and the Clarendon police have agreed to increase mobile patrol at the compound, the SRHA says. In addition, the authorities say it will be providing counseling to the injured nurse and her family as well as other staff members. People, you see at Jamaica and other, you have a third world country, certain things people get away with, them can't get away with the America, you know. You see me I say? Or them other first world countries, they Canada too. You see, if America or Canada or maybe England or so, this did happen, you know what would happen? The nurse would have sued the hospital. You see me I say? Yeah, man. The nurse would have sued the hospital. And guess what? The nurse would have win. Me not say them can't do it at Jamaica, you know, but you know what I mean? When them a go sue, they maybe get liquor and nothing. You know what I mean? So I good as waste of time for people more while and waste of money. Because some of the time when you go through the process of suing someone or an institution, and like a big institution like a hospital, them draw at Jamaica. This is a third world country. You know what I mean? You know people and links. So a government institution like a hospital, if you are go sue that, you good as pass and the case not done. Two of them draw out the case. You see me? So people not go through them thing there. You know what I mean? Them not bother try to do them thing there. But if a certain places, you know what I mean, the hospital that get sued. I mean, I wonder where the security them did there to defend this nurse. You know what I mean? And this remind me of the thing. Wanna see the thing on the internet with the woman where say she not give her number to a man and the man give her a big stone on her face and the whole her face swell up. Come to find out, them a say nobody no lick the woman in her face. Them say, me see one little thing on social media where say the doctors them, you know what I mean, where inspect her and think the injuries are similar to an allergic reaction. So this woman have allergies. You know what I mean? Or she allergic to whatever, maybe a type of food or whatever. And she pull off a stunt on social media. And people send how much money to her GoFundMe, you know, people. And the woman scam everybody and take away herself. I don't know if it's 100% truth, but at that me I see on social media. So some of the time you have to be careful who you are try to help out, because them people here, them try to find different ways to try to trick people. You know what I mean? So leave your comment in our comment section, people. So them all on pan a escape. Couple man escape, I think, in a St. Elizabeth. I think about 8 or 7 person. And them hold back one of them. You know what I mean? I don't know if by now them have any more of them in a custody. But them all on pan one of them in a one bar. So St. Elizabeth escape surrenders peacefully at bar. Richard Brown, one of 8 men who escaped from the Black River Police lock up in St. Elizabeth in June, was recaptured while patronizing a bar in the community of Buena Vista on Saturday. The St. Elizabeth Police said Brown, 34, was apprehended peacefully, setting a positive example for others facing similar situation. Must it a positive example, eh? Alright, head of the police division, acting superintendent Coleridge Mentor, commend his team for their well-planned and executed operation. 8 men were discovered missing during routine checks on June 19, 2023. The inmates managed to escape by cutting through a ventilation grill at the back of the cell. Preliminary reports suggest the other escapees are 31-year-old Oral Cole from Comfort Hall, Manchester, 38-year-old Alric Hutchinson from Brighton District, and 34-year-old Dean Simpson from Turner Top Hall in St. Elizabeth. The others are 34-year-old Anwar Hines from Maroon Town and 25-year-old Javon Sims from Copperwood, both in St. James, 30-year-old Kenneth Stewart from Bacon Hill, and 29-year-old Demar Williams from Gravel Heights in Spanish Town, both in St. Catherine. The men are considered highly dangerous. Meanwhile, Minto has continued to appeal to individuals who may be evading the law to consider surrendering to the police rather than engaging in confrontation. He encouraged them to seek legal advice and turn themselves in to the Black River Criminal Investigation Branch or any police station of their choice. A police statement said Minto was sent to take over the leadership of the St. Elizabeth Police. Within a week of incident, he replaced Superintendent Kenneth Chin, who has been reassigned to Area 5 headquarters. Changes were also made to the post of administration office, the operations office, as well as to the supervisory post at the station level. 2 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force were also indicted pending further inquiries. The High Command also announced that the Inspectorate and Professional Standard Oversight Bureau was leading a comprehensive management review of the division. So some of the man them, or you that say some of the superintendent them, some of the police them were in a high ranking. Them in a some rural area where it's like them areas they don't witness certain crime. You know what I mean? But Jamaica change and the criminal them a take them thing all over. You see me now for the youth them in the areas them a get violent and them a rob and them a do all different sort of things. So them police here were in the area where no used to them type of thing yeah. It's like them a play a blind eye or them just lazy. You see me I say? So maybe that's why them a change out some of them. You know what I mean? I put some man of actions in the area. You see me I say? And I put some of them elsewhere. You understand? So let me know what you guys think in the comment. Right? So I'm going to move right along, people. So them say a man dash for himself in the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center. Seen suspected inmate suicide at Tower Street Adult Correctional Center. An inmate at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center was found hanging. Him have sitting tie around him neck and something tie up in the ceiling. Seeing certain things I can't say. In his cell on Monday, the Department of Correctional Service said reports from an officer at the center are that about 7:15 a.m. the inmate who was alone in a single cell was found with a piece of cloth tied around his neck. Right? He was taken to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was pronounced. The Independent Commissioner of Investigation has been informed of the incident, the center said. So you know, Indicom are going to come in, do them investigation. The people, I know everybody can take jail or prison, you know. You see me I say? Jail and prison, them create that to break you mentally. May I tell you that, people? Them create that to break you mentally because you don't have nothing for do, you know. More than them lock you up in a one place when even big like one room. You're in the fear. Maybe like one 16 hours. And you maybe get, when you're there at prison, you're different from jail. When you're there at prison, maybe them free you up for maybe 6 hours or so and then lock you down back. But when you're there at jail, you get locked down, you that's a whole day, them just free you up for maybe 1 hour for go shower and them thing there. And then for the rest of the day, you lock up. You know what I mean? So that we mad out anybody. You understand? And if you're not strong upstairs, you do like what this man do and dash for yourself. You see me I say so to all of the man them wanna think before you know go commit a crime, yeah man. You see me? So moving along, people, man believed to be of unsound mind, SH0T in Portland, Indicom investigating. The Independent Commissioner of Investigation, Indicom, is probing the SH0OTING of a man believed to be of unsound mind early Monday morning in Portland. Details of the SH0OTING are sketchy, as it is uncertain if the man was SH0T by a license machine holder whose house he attacked with stones, or the police who were also attacked with stones while responding to the incident. What is? Deputy Superintendent Julia Francis of the Port Antonio Police told our news team that the police received a report shortly after 2 a.m. about a man pelting stones at a house occupied by a resident who is also a license machine holder. According to Francis, when the police arrived at the location, they too came under attack from the man believed to be of unsound mind who pelted stones at them, damaging a Mitsubishi pickup service vehicle. The windscreen was damaged and the passenger side of the glass window and the service vehicle was shattered during the stone throwing incident, said Francis. According to Francis, the police, in defending themselves, reportedly discharged their machine. Likewise did the license machine holder, resulting in a single SH0T hitting the man in the shoulder. The wounded man was rushed to hospital where he was admitted under police guard. It is still uncertain as to whether it was the police or the license machine holder who fired the SH0T that hit the man. However, according to Francis, investigations are currently ongoing. A team from Indicom was present at the scene collecting statements from the police while speaking to the residents about the incident. So it got hard for them find out who can him. You see me I say? It got hard. Because me no feel like say Jamaica have the, you know what I mean, upgraded futuristic ballistic testing. You see me? So it got hard even if them find the can. Me no feel say we have the technology there to find out which machine the can come out of. You know what I mean? Maybe if them get the shell them, you know. You see it? If them get the shell, them are going to say, okay, alright, this is a machine. But member say the shell I go left back on the can, gone about in business. Gone, you know what I mean? Fly through somebody. So them can know who for machine the shell come out of. But me not think them are going to be able to find out who for machine the can come out of. So nobody now going to get the blame right there. So, you know what I mean? Because I feel like say, if any of them can him, it wouldn't be like them are going to get in a trouble because it's like them are defend themselves. You know what I mean? So I want to tell me what you think in the comments, people. Right? So leave a like on the video and taximan charged with attempt dashway. So people, who ever pass police on traffic duty and them out in the road, check out that one here, people. Seen? Owen Geddes 51, a taxi operator of Three Hills District, St. Mary, was slapped with several charges including attempt dashway following an incident in the capital Port Maria on September 1. He was also charged with assault occasioning bodily harm, malicious destruction of property, and injury SH0OTING. Reports from the Port Maria police are that about 11:43 a.m. lawmen were on traffic duty in the area and spotted a motor vehicle being driven in a dangerous manner. They signaled the driver to stop, but the driver ignored them and collided with two police officers. He reportedly grabbed one of the officers' hands and dragged him several meters along the roadway. The officer who was pinned to the vehicle used the firearm to hit Geddes to his upper body. causing Geddes to release him before speeding off. The officer was transported to hospital where Geddes was also seen. They were treated and released. Geddes was subsequently arrested and charged. A court date for him is being finalized. So people, the police them on traffic duties, right? This man a come down the road, them say him a drive dangerously, right? Them signal him for stop. The man no stop. But it look like them two police here did out in the road, people. Like them stand up in the road. Because here them say the man collide with the two police them. See? When him collide with them now, him hold on pan one of them hand and start drive with him. I lucky this police, you lucky. Because I in a traffic, the man would have left him for other vehicle dash him with. Him jolt him machine and can him in him shoulder. I saw him get for let him go. You see me? No for them police, I mean, I say the man right for the way him do stealing up people. But you never know where a person will go through. You know what I mean? Maybe him ready for dash with him 3 points. And him want to take somebody with him. You understand? No for them police are going like them are iron too much some of the time. Them stand up in at the middle road, a top traffic, right? A pull over people. And you don't know who in the vehicle. You see me I say, as enough police get hurt, you know. No for them get that should away they too. You see me I say, so them have to go out there and be cautious. You are not iron. As much as you are the law, I know everybody are going to respect you. For when you turn up out in the road, them are going to stop and pull over. No. You are going to have that one person with a business. You know what I mean? So this man here, he might go fear some whole heap of time still. You know what I mean? He might go fear some whole heap of time. Him lucky. The police never dash him away. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like up the video. I'm going to give you a recap. You know what I mean? 8 machine them find a one electrician yard in a St. Ann. Right? The electrician same no feel good and him drop out. When the police them guy him yard, them find a spinners and find 7 homemade machine. One of the homemade machine where them find, them say it can use a 9mm magazine. You see me? So I know only one pop alone people can make in a Jamaica. They might make other automatic weapons too. See? The next thing, them hold on upon a wanted man. You see me? Hold on, me not reach you say it. Wanted man among 5 persons arrested in St. Andrew. You know what I mean? So a man where the police them did want. Them have him on a case and him run off of the case and a warrant out for him. Seeing the police them find him a 1 yard and hold on upon 5 other persons. Seeing Philip Palwell, as most of Jamaica know right now, him keep woman where him get a youth with and the baby missing right now. People are say I'm woman do it. Him woman come out, release a statement, say she not have no involvement in that. At one time she ever contact this woman and if you tell her say her that a Philip Palwell because I know them not married, so me did I go say her husband. She say boy she tell the keep woman say Philip Palwell tell her about their relations and the youth may be a femme, but them are going to do a DNA test and she and Philip Palwell are going to make sure say the youth get taken care of. You know what I mean? So she a distance herself from any involvement in this woman going missing and the youth. And she a consult her lawyer them for the people them where say she's involved. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that a one. In a St. Elizabeth, you know, a escapee. Seeing him and 7 other person escape from the Black River, I think, lock up. Them hold on upon him in a one bar. You know what I mean? So he must think say him free and nobody now look for him. So him in a bar a drink or whatever. So the police them go hold on upon him. Them say the arrest was peaceful and them advise the other 7 person to turn themselves in. You know what I mean? Taxi man. The next thing a taxi man now hold on upon a police and drag him in a traffic, but the police drag him machine, can him in his shoulder, and so him let go the police, and the 2 of them end up at the same hospital. Seeing? So I saw him get hold on pan and thing. In a Portland now, people, a man them say believed to be of unsound mind get can up. Or you say him get can, cause one him get in his shoulder. But right now, in the come, them a try do an investigation, but them don't know who can him, because him did a fling stone pan one house, and the house where him did a fling pan, the man have a license machine, him lego can. When the police them go there, seeing is like the man did a fling off of the police them too. So the police them lego can after him, and the license machine holder lego can after him get one in him shoulder. Them don't know who can him. Right? So the next thing, a inmate at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, them say him alone did in him cell, and them go find him 7 o'clock with a piece of cloth round him ray and piece up in the ceiling. Him dash for himself allegedly. You know what I mean? Because in there someone can get paid for dash away. You see me? The water them can get paid for dash away, because them alone would have access. You know what I mean? Or this man here, Ed could have take him and him dash for himself. Right? So the last thing I know, people, in a Maypen, a madman beat up a nurse. You see me I say? So right now them a try get more security upon the compound at Maypen Hospital. You understand? So that are the last thing. So please guys, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the thumbs up. You know what I mean? Please just like up the video, because the likes help. You see me? That's all me ask. Let me see if somebody will give me a thumbs up. Anybody when not give me a thumbs up yet, please just click the like button. See me get a thumbs up there. So yeah, my people, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Click the top bell icon after you subscribe. And those who didn't like the video yet, please do so. So alright, here so I'm gonna end the live stream, people. Thanks for watching. As me say, subscribe and like. You know what I mean? And click the top bell icon after you subscribe. So until me do our next live stream, bless up on yourself.